Welcome back to the Brian Crombie Radio Hour, Saga 960. Interesting conversation with two different business people tonight about digitization and how digitization is changing their businesses and, frankly, the world. And I think one of the topics that I want to spend a lot of time on, that we've already had some shows on, but I want to really delve into in greater detail, and we will, is this idea of a fourth industrial revolution. The first industrial revolution was when we used water and steam power and created mass production. And then the second was using electrical power and oil and gas to industrialize the world. The third, and each one of those was like 100 years apart. The third, which was only 50 years ago, was people typically think about as electronics and the information technology revolution that clearly changed things with the advent of computers. But now many people consider what is happening with this digital revolution that we're going through right now, a fourth industrial revolution that is going to fuse numerous different technologies all together and frankly change our lives. And each one of the prior industrial revolutions sort of took 100 years to play out. And the impact on society was linear. I think this impact is happening far quicker, and it's also almost an exponential kind of impact. And it's going to impact everything. People talk about it having several different components, one being advanced manufacturing with robots and 3D printing and global supply chains and automation. A second would be this Internet of Things, where everything is connected with billions of smartphones and mobile devices. They control our thermostats, our temperatures, our lights, our sound, our digital assistants, absolutely everything that's going on in our life with autonomous vehicles, with smart cities, with suggestions on almost everything, whether we're on a shopping website or a book website or a Netflix that studies what we've looked at and watched in the past and predicts what we're going to want to watch in the future. And frankly, they're often right. To artificial intelligence, where the computer's artificial intelligence is brilliant and does a better job of radiology than radiologists do, that does an incredibly good job of recommending to us what we want to listen to and watch and people we want to meet and people we want to connect with. Augmented reality. The changes that have occurred in just the last 9 months during this pandemic of digitization, some people think is what would have occurred naturally over 9 years. But now that this pace has accelerated so precipitously, it's probably going to continue. And so I think that listening to some of the people that we've listened to today about how they're making money, how they're creating businesses, whether it be the simplest thing as turning labels from printed labels into electronic labels so you can change pricing more quickly, or unbelievably complicated virtual wallets that carry around all of our private personal information in an avatar. It's absolutely fascinating what's going on, and I want to delve into this more. And I think the answer for all of us is that this is going to change our lives, and we have to be aware of it and prepared, because we're not going to be able to hold it back. Privacy is an issue. Spending way too much time on these things is maybe an issue, but it's going to change the way we work. It's going to change the way we live. It's going to change the way we interact. So hopefully a little bit of a positive thought, but maybe a little bit of a scary thought to take you into Friday. Good night, everybody. By the way, next week, my time changes from 6 p.m. every Monday through Friday on Saga 960 to 7 p.m. Every night, Monday through Friday on Saga 960. Hope you join me. Good night.